best in history of the dunk contest, if not the best. But of course, the All-Star contest is one thing, where you are all alone and you have all the time in the world to gather your steps. But what was so mesmerizing about Vince Carter was that he was dunking the ball harder and more spectacularly in regular games than other people did in the dunk contest. He soon got nicknamed Half Man, Half Amazing, and was arguably the most popular player in the NBA. But Vince wasn't just an athletic dunker. No sir. Vince had a smooth jumper too, and in 2000, he shot over 40% from three, which was slightly overshadowed by his quick drives and rim-shattering dunks. Carter and McGrady were proving to be the most dynamic and most promising young duo in the league, and the two cousins led Toronto to their first playoff berth in franchise history. However, in the playoffs, the two young wings got slapped in the face. Carter shot an abysmal 30% in the series, and McGrady was only marginally better with 38%, and the Raptors got swept by the Knicks. Then after the season, Carter suffered yet another big disappointment. His cousin Tracy no longer wanted to live in his shadow. McGrady wanted his own team and opted to move back to Florida, teaming up with Grant Hill in Orlando. Later that summer, Carter went on to play at the Olympics, where he produced arguably the biggest highlight of his career. Against France, Vince stole the ball and ran towards the rim, while the 7' 2" tall Frederick Weiss stood directly in front of the basket to stop the Russian Carter. Only Vince had other plans. He jumped over Weiss and dunked the ball so hard that the Eiffel Tower trembled a little. Disrespectful. Team USA won the gold medal, and Carter led the Americans in scoring by a wide margin. He finished off a great season where he became a dunk champion, an All-Star, and made the All-NBA third team. When Jordan retired, the NBA looked for his successor. Grant Hill was the most mature candidate, but he soon got injured. Kobe was still too young, and in 2000, Carter looked like he would become the face of the NBA and its next best player. In 2001, he was right on track. Carter averaged 27.6 points per game. He was named an All-Star starter and received the most votes out of any player. Vinsanity was in full effect. Carter became Air Canada and the most popular athlete in a country that only played hockey. Vince again shot over 40% for three and averaged over a steal and block per game for a third consecutive year. Despite losing McGrady, the Raptors improved both offensively and defensively, and Carter was named to the All-NBA second team. In the playoffs, the Raptors avenged their loss to the Knicks from the year before, and Carter led Toronto to their first ever playoff series win. In the conference semifinals, the Raptors played against the 76ers, which offered a classic. It was a shootout between the two most popular and most attractive players in the NBA, Vince Carter and the MVP Allen Iverson. After Iverson exploded for 54 points in Game 2, Carter returned the favor with 50 points in Game 3. Iverson then had another 50-point game in Game 5, but Carter had another rebuttal, and with 39 points in Game 6, he led the Raptors to victory. Then before the decisive Game 7,